Welcome back again to A Different Opinion. I hope everyone had a good weekend. I definitely did. I found this another interesting one here. I mean, it is about the Pride Month at the moment. I just want to kind of show the hypocrisy, how some people react compared to another group of players that might react. So I'm jumping straight to this one here. It's from the MLB, so Major League Baseball. A few players decided they're not going to wear this symbol here, the pride symbol for the LGBTQ plus community, to support it, and they're sitting out for their own beliefs. So I'll jump straight into it. It's from the Daily Wire. This one here. Multiple Tampa Bay Rays players refused to wear Pride Night logos, citing religious reasons. Sorry, and that's by Ryan Saavedra and June the 6th. So just today. Several Tampa Bay players refused to wear Pride Night logos during the team's game against Chicago White Sox on Saturday night, citing religious reasons. The team added the flags, which include the far-left Black Lives Matter movement, to their logos, and were reportedly surprised that not all the players on the team wanted to participate. Pitchers Jason Adam, Jalen Beeks, Brooks Raley, Jeffrey Springs, Ryan Thompson were among those who did not, electing to peel off the Bears logo and wear the standard hat, Tampa Bay Times reported. Adam 30 was chosen by the team official to speak for the players who did not want to be associated with the leftist ideology. A lot of it comes down to faith, to like faith-based decisions, Adam said. So it's a hard decision because ultimately we all said that we want is them to know that all are welcome and loved here. But when we put it on our bodies, I think a lot of guys decide that it's just a lifestyle that maybe. Not that they look down on anybody or think differently. It's just maybe we don't want to encourage it if we believe in Jesus, who encouraged us to live a lifestyle that would abstain from that behavior, just like encouraged me as a heterosexual male to abstain from sex outside of the confines of marriage. It's no different. It's crazy that you have to explain yourself to not wear something. That's what I find really weird. I mean, it's pretty much guilty until proven innocent. So you got to literally explain the reason why do you not want to wear the rainbow colored things. I mean, what the heck? It's sounding a lot like in history how you had to wear a certain star. I mean, there's no options, is there? It's not judgmental, it's not looking down, he continues. It's just what we believe, the lifestyle he's encouraged us to live. For our good, not to withhold. But again, we love these men and women, we care about them, and we want them to feel safe and welcome here. The news comes after Florida Republican Governor Ron DeSantis vetoed $35 million that were earmarked for the Tampa Bay Rays after the team released an anti-Second Amendment statement. I mean, you can see that in my last video as well, where I spoke about this, and also in the past. The decision comes after the Rays published a statement last week saying that the tragedies have shaken us to the core. This cannot become normal. So that was about the shootings. This cannot become normal. We cannot become numb. We cannot look the other way, the statement said. We all know if nothing changes, nothing changes. The organization added that it was donating tens of thousands of dollars to far-left anti-Second Amendment organizations. The Rays organization stands committed to actionable change and has made a $50,000 commitment to Everytown for a gun safety support fund, the statement said. Everytown is the largest gun violence prevention organization in America. Rather than our usual game coverage on social media tonight, we're partnered with Everytown to amplify facts about gun violence in America. What a move to make by an organization. It's funny how all these sporting organizations are jumping more and more into the political sphere, isn't it? The expected move by DeSantis comes after he signed into law back in April a bill that stripped Walt Disney Corporation from being able to govern the land where the Disney World theme park is located. The action by DeSantis came after Disney opposed a bill, the Parental Rights in Education bill, that DeSantis signed into law early this year, that returns power to the parents to determine when and how their children should learn about sexual topics in school. So yeah, it's pretty much just saying that the parents decide when a teacher is allowed to actually talk to a kid about, all the different genders, all that type of stuff that they want to talk about. It's just stopping that indoctrination of the kids early on in their lives. And, I mean, their minds are not even nearly close to being formed. And, it's good that he signed that in. I'm just not comfortable having that type of agenda get special treatment in my state, DeSantis said about ending Disney's special tax privileges. The bill eliminates the Reedy Creek Improvement District, which exempts Disney from numerous regulations. So jump onto a couple here from Twitter. Just a couple different reads. A lot of people, good for them, blah, 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 blah. Americans love America except Democrats. I mean, so many likes. Highest gas prices ever, but no mean tweets. President Biden said you'd pay my college debt. Thanks. Yeah, so it's a lot of support for it. I mean, it is obviously on Fox News, Daily Wire, sorry. So we'll get a lot of support. Then you obviously hear from the Daily Mail as well. And I kind of just I did read through this one before, and just pretty much says the main thing. Doesn't really choose a side in this as well. But I'll jump into the next one here. This is just from a AFLW player, so it's Aussie Football League. It's a sport that's played here in Australia. So a Muslim AFLW player refuses to wear pride jumper, sits out game. So Greater Western Sydney player practicing Muslim, Aneen Zarika, will not play this weekend after deciding not to wear the team's pride jumper on religious grounds. Who was the first Islamic player to play in AFL women's competition after making her debut in 2019, has grappled with the decision. She played in the 2021 Pride round, but the Giants did not wear the pride jumper. So, I mean, obviously, she's not against it. It's just about wearing the actual thing, and that's what people don't understand. That brings me to the next one here. So, this was the video I did earlier on Idrissa Gueye. He's the Senegalese soccer player. French soccer players faces LGBT backlash. LGBTQ jersey, Idrissa Gueye fans launch campaign to support the players' beliefs and freedom. So it's just kind of giving a little hindsight as well again. Then also, here's Idrissa Gueye asked to explain absence after homophobia accusations. So there's no evidence of anything that he's homophobic at all. He just didn't want to wear the number. And literally so many newspapers in France and everything wanted to execute the man pretty much. They said, "No, how dare you, he's homophobic, blah, 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 blah." And he actually got a letter from the French football to say that you got to explain the reason why you didn't want to play. It just shows you the difference there. I mean, you look at the MLB one in baseball, there's none of that. Like, MLB is not like you have to say the reason why you blah, blah, blah. But they still had to explain it for some reason. I don't understand why you have to explain these things to something that you don't really care about. And then it's just a throwback here to 2018. Jaylene Hinkle, defender, refused to play for US because of the LGBT shirt. So she also turned down having to wear a LGBTQ plus whatever. See, it was only LGBT back then, but now it's all these different things on top again. She refused to wear it, and her career pretty much just got dropped straight after that. She didn't get chosen for teams anymore just because she didn't want to wear it. And it shows you how much more, like, it's still in the limelight now if you decide not to wear it, but at least you're not going to lose your whole career. Except for Idrissa Gueye, he's still being hunted by the French football. It's crazy. Like, just for saying he doesn't want to wear, the numbers. It's crazy. And Jaylene Hinkle is a 26-year-old American footballer who gave up the opportunity to be in the US women's national team. I was very curious about what happened, so in search of an interview with CBN, apparently the US women's football team is not a very welcoming place for Christians. So yeah, she was dropped, and pretty much a lot of opportunities dropped after that. I just kind of wanted to show how far it's kind of come with the acceptance, but then in some countries it's very not accepted. Like, I mean, in France, I'll read this for you. So it's Paris Saint-Germain midfielder Idrissa Gana Gueye has been ordered by the French Football Federation's ethics boards to answer accusations he missed a game to avoid wearing a rainbow jersey in support of the LGBTQI plus movement. I don't understand why, because they put it down as personal reasons. I don't understand why he has to, explain it in such a big way. It's kind of ridiculous in my opinion. Like, I stand up for Idrissa. Freedom of speech, you're allowed to, and it's freedom of choice. You shouldn't be allowed to have to wear, a certain thing if you don't want to wear a certain thing, especially if it's not stated in your contract. I bet you it's not in his contract that he has to wear jersey with that, how do I put it, with the rainbow colored numbers on it. You don't have to. That's same with baseball. That's why they said, you don't have to, and it's not this big thing. I mean, it is on the national news, international news even. And there's a lot of people that are saying, I can't believe that they're doing this, blah, blah, blah. But in majority are in support of them. And it's good to see that we're actually moving past all this craziness. But I digress. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts. Do you agree that players should just be able to choose, and should they make a thing where you just don't wear the item? They have jerseys prepared for people, who don't want to wear it, or should they just have to sit out the game like Idrissa Gueye had to, pretty much because that was the only jersey available. Whereas in I see with the Tampa Bay, they didn't have to wear the hat, etc. So just let me know what your thoughts are. If you did like the video, please leave a like. If you do like the content, please subscribe. It helps to get you guys to see the videos as soon as they come out. And yeah, I'll be trying to do a lot of videos each week from now on. But thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one.